welcome to another episode of New Gameplay Today. I'm your host, Jeff Cork, joined today by Leo Vader.
Yet another episode.
Yet
Jeff
another
Cork.
one. We can't stop. Won't stop. We're not allowed to stop. And Joe Juba,
This is the first episode you've invited me on.
now you're part of the problem. So we're looking at Lego Marvel Superheroes 2,
Wow.
which is out today.
Good superhero voice.
Yeah, thank you very much.
That was fun. You taking selfies?
Yeah, I'll take a selfie because
What?
it's kind of what I do.
That is Iron Man's thing.
It is Iron Man's the thing.
Oh wait, so you're Iron Man. Who's the thing with the cape over there?
Which one? Oh, that's Throg. He's like Thor frog, naturally. So this game,
Frog.
for whatever reason, they were unable to get the X-Men and Fantastic Four. I'm assuming those reasons are legal. But if you look at the roster, it starts off with some fairly heavy hitters. You know, we've got Black Bolt, everyone's favorite, Black Panther, Captain America, and then it just falls off precipitously in a super fun way. Let's see here.
I mean, we already know you're Throg. That's something.
Yeah, exactly. Throg, we could do Cap Wolf.
Oh no.
It's okay.
Oh okay.
So he's, I don't know, some kind of
So
wolf
remember,
man.
he has the powers of both a wolf and Captain America.
Exactly. So he's a formidable foe, as you might expect, just based on those things.
Right.
So we're in Chronopolis, which is the hub of the game, and it's pretty darn big. I remember, now you're a big fan of the last Lego Marvel Superheroes game, is that correct, Leo?
That's correct.
You've completed it twice.
Platinum did on PS3 and PS4.
All right, so
What?
you're a real weirdo.
It's an easy plat, as they say.
An
Wait.
easy plat.
What? I'm curious. What about this series like inspires the need to like replay it several times like that?
Having a girlfriend who doesn't play many games, but wanting to play games.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Twice.
Twice. I had a girlfriend twice.
So this was not the same girl? This is
No,
your
it was the same
weird
one.
skeevy move? Like, hey, you want to play Lego Marvel Superheroes to
It
completion
reminds me
with
of my previous girlfriend I loved more than you.
I love differently than you,
Sure.
you should say. So anyway, this is the hub world. As you can see, it's kind of a mishmash. We have Manhattan there. Now we're in Egypt, of course.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I've spent a lot of time. I've been playing Assassin's Creed Origins, and then I jumped to this for review, which is still in process. And I feel like, am I never getting away from Egypt?
They kind of phoned in the face in comparison.
You think
though.
so?
I don't think that's pulling quite the same weight Origins does.
Huh. I guess, yeah. How do you send home the message that this Lego head should have a nose but doesn't? It's a mystery.
It really is a mystery.
So just running into things to destroy them?
Well, here's
That
the
new?
deal. I may have activated one of the cheats
Oh.
in here, which what is it? It's destruction mode, I believe, is what it's called. Yeah. So anyway, you get these. If you're familiar with the whole concept of cheat bricks, correct,
Correct,
Leo?
of course. You purchase them, they're in-game cheats.
Exactly. So you can see my multiplier now for studs is 3,840. So
That's why you have 3 billion studs.
exactly. Currency is no longer really a problem at this point in my Lego Marvel Superheroes 2
Yeah.
career. But some of the other studs are gated behind Gwenpool missions. They're basically, Gwenpool is a character who is a combination of Gwen, not Gwen Stefani, Gwen Stacy. I made a dumb joke earlier today. I almost fell into that trap again. Anyway, her and Deadpool. So basically it's the same thing, though. She gives kind of wacky one-off missions that have elements that you would see on a larger level, but they're typically contained within a room or a scenario.
So little like challenges and that kind of thing.
Yeah, kind of. That covered wagon sucks, by the way. I'm out of there.
I love the idea. Like I'm in an Iron Man suit and can fly via like rocket thrusters. I'm gonna go Neil covered wagon.
Yeah. Oh, finally, Korvac, my absolute favorite character when I was a kid. I wanted nothing more than to be Korvac.
If I could just soar around the city as Korvac,
Exactly.
I'd truly be free, man.
It's about time they put him in the game, to be honest. But anyway, the Gwenpool missions are a little different than Deadpool in the first Lego Marvel Superheroes game. In that, you remember those, Leo? You would find a Deadpool mission kind of out in the world, and you have to pay a certain amount of gold bricks to unlock them, right? Mm-hmm. Here, it's kind of obscured. You look at the mini map here, you can see there's a legend here, and you've got...
This is the mega map, actually.
This is the mega map. I'm so sorry. You've got races here that are signified by a checkered flag, which it should be a Mr. Yuck symbol because races are completely no fun. But that's continuing that trend. And then the completed missions have a check mark, but then you can see, like, here's an environmental puzzle, for instance, signified by puzzle piece. Here's a locked mission. You can find, like, story missions. Let's see if I can find one around here somewhere. They kind of look like a voice, like a word balloon, basically. And those will give you... here we go. Here's a mission right here. We'll do that real quick. So you set it as a destination, which is kind of nice, and then you can follow that beacon.
Ooh.
I'm sick of this character. Do a different character.
You're sick of this character? Well, I'm going to pick someone who can't fly, so that will... Here, I'll do that on purpose, actually.
Well, this screen makes it easy and fun to find your favorite character.
Yeah, absolutely. So here's Luke Cage, and this time you can actually swim.
Whoa!
Oh, okay.
Which, I don't know, there's some stuff you can do underwater. It's basically underwater gameplay, which I have strong controversial opinions about, but this is neither time nor place for those.
Honestly, I wish all gameplay was underwater.
Really?
Is that controversial to say?
I disagree, but we'll remain friends, Leo.
Oh, man.
Great.
Leo
That's what
can't
makes
wait
our dynamic so interesting.
This is Luke Cage, like, from the comic, which, if you're familiar with the character from the Netflix show, you will vastly prefer that rendition over this one. But
do they have, like, a Netflix version of this character?
They may have one
maybe?
who is locked. I'm certainly hoping that is the case.
Wait, what's that big Yeti thing? Be the big Yeti.
Which, this guy?
Yeah.
This is Man-Ape.
Yeah.
Yeah. See that? Oh, look at him go.
Can you do the leap? There's one character I was playing as earlier where you could do the charge leap. I found it very fun.
He does the typical, let me grab a big chunk of crap and throw it. Oh, wow.
All right.
Cool. That's what happens when you switch to Wolf Cap. So this is probably a great segue. This game as it stands has a lot of bugs in it.
Oh, no.
It's difficult for me to separate that from the game because I think the game is fun and the levels are interesting, but it has so many problems.
We had to restart this video because something didn't work.
Yeah, absolutely.
And when I first booted it up to test it, something was also not working. There was just cars piled on top of each other in an intersection and no cars were moving.
It's a real drag.
Now, we should clarify, too, though. We are playing, like, a pre-release version of this game.
This is a physical copy, but I have inquired about whether the possibility of a day one patch because the game is not officially out yet, and I am crossing my fingers that is the case because
there's like that two-headed horse thing going on over there.
All those horses just like each other very much.
Huh.
There's a horse superimposed over another one.
That's a Marvel character.
Joe, you idiot. That's double horse.
Yeah, don't be ridiculous. So we're going to accept this mission and...
About getting this door open. See that guard over there?
Okay.
He's the one who locked me in here. So he is probably a good place to start.
So Green Goblin...
Oh, I like his style. Okay.
Take no prisoners attitude.
So one thing that I really like about this version is, see, it's saying that the Captain Wolf coincidentally is able to use that ability, right? So I could switch over here. He digs stuff up real good. He's basically Wolverine.
Don't call him that.
Don't call him that.
They put him in this.
I think that in parentheses, Cap Wolf, he's basically Wolverine. No, they don't acknowledge Wolverine, at least as far as I can tell.
It's so strange that the licenses seem to have gotten more complicated since the first game.
Yeah, I think it makes for a better game ultimately. No, just saying that. So here's Leo, you're gonna appreciate this, and I'm sure your future ex-girlfriend will as well when she plays through this game with you. So here you need Doctor Strange, right? Okay.
Right, yes. Sorry, that's correct.
So by going to the menu, it automatically highlights the character you need for that specific interaction.
Oh, that's nice.
So if there's a situation where you know, like here, you don't have to fumble through the...
It's like they know that their character select is a little cumbersome, though.
Exactly. Well, you have like hundreds of dudes to pick from, so...
Yeah, I don't know what the solution
Yeah,
would be
yeah,
to
there's
that.
no easy way around that. You're right.
Yeah, I feel like this is how I'm going to get a girlfriend, is by showing them this amazing feature.
So, a question I've played a lot of the Lego games. Now, I didn't play the previous like Marvel one.
Okay.
But after so many years, they kind of like fall into this formula, right?
Mm-hmm.
So like beyond the interesting characters and stuff, what would you say is like a distinguishing feature among Lego games for this? Like what, if you've played a lot of them, what's different here? Anything?
I think honestly they're at a point where I think the license is really a big part of it, right? Mm-hmm. Like if you like these characters, you will enjoy seeing them in situations. I think like gameplay wise, it's little things like, for instance, like I pointed out, like you seem like pretty easily switch to characters you need. Mm-hmm. Little things like that. I think the character designer, which I can show you in a second, is actually a little. I'm going to abandon this mission in a second because
It looks
I don't want to
fun, though.
spoil the payoff. It's very fun. So this is basically like Aragorn from Lord of the Rings. Remember, he could find stuff like
Yep.
the Lord of the Rings.
Yep. That's one that I got the platinum on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Precious TT Games memories right here, guys.
You can just crawl like a baby.
I can crawl like a baby, like the King of Wakanda likes to do. It's a
His signature move in the
Royalty.
upcoming film.
all right.
Is crawling through filth.
Looking. This place is littered with question marks. I better investigate. So, the character creator is actually really cool. Let me go over here. It's over in the Avengers Mansion, which is a short flight over here.
So
Kinda
getting
fancy.
taking a quick step back, and I'm not trying to throw the game under the bus at all. But
No.
if you've played previous like open world Lego games,
Yes.
It follows largely the same formula with more like minor convenience sort of tweaks.
Yeah. This is certainly not like a revolution to the ultimate formula. I mean, it's a Lego game, so it's designed to be kind of fun, running around with your younger friend. Maybe like I play with my kids. Or if you yourself are a younger person, you could play it by yourself.
So
That's when you say leave it in the comments below. Just
Oh,
turn it
yeah,
into a
hey.
social engagement.
All the young ones, leave it in the comments below. So let's make a character for Joe, shall we?
yeah, let's do it.
All right. So basically, appearance. We're gonna say no hair.
Yeah.
Why?
We're gonna. Oh boy, what kind of face?
That super hairy chest is probably pretty good.
Is that like a Joe Juba? But he doesn't have glasses.
There's got to be glasses here, right?
There's got to be glasses here. You can see I have not unlocked all of them by
But you
any-
can disenchant heads to craft new ones, I assume.
They don't have a 7 style loot box with a head in it, which is probably for the better. I think that they have really dropped the ball when it comes to glasses options.
Well,
so
I think I
if
saw
no
one that
glasses,
didn't
that
have
blue
unlocked.
mask is probably pretty good, right?
this right here, I think, is as close as we're going to get. Venom 2099. So you're a big fan of gnome, beard.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm liking this.
Yeah, and where would you be without your signature white beanie?
I'm sorry, I looked away for a second. Did you somehow scan Joe's face into the game? Like NBA?
And hot pink. Attachments. I know that trying to talk to Joe without his attachments is completely
Oh yeah,
futile.
don't even try
Oh.
it. First thing in the morning before I put my attachments on. No way.
Oh wait, we just lost our beard though. I think it was worth it.
Yeah.
Actually, let's just put that on there. Why not?
Let everyone know that talking to me is
Yes.
a danger.
Never let
For
it be
sure.
said that Joe doesn't have 2 hands either. So,
Two green
and
hands.
green ones. The body, of course, is going to be a tremendous payoff because this mask that you're wearing doesn't hide it at all. You're a 2-gun kid. I like that. You
So
got,
do you get to choose like what abilities your custom thing has? Like, can you
yeah.
be like, oh, I can do Doctor Strange stuff, or I can do
yeah.
Captain Wolf
Well,
stuff.
let's get to it, Joe. Because
Okay,
that was
okay.
just the appearance. Now that we've created this masterpiece, you've got your abilities. What are we going to do here?
It's pretty obvious from this guy's look. what
So
his
you're
abilities
tapping
are.
the square button. What do you think? Explosion attack?
Yeah.
Shrink?
Explosion attack.
Explosion style?
Oh, fart.
Fart. Okay, that's 4, clearly.
All right.
What color? Your... why are we doing this? All right. And your explosion damage type. What kind?
Sonar.
Sonar, of course. All right.
All right.
As you do. You've also... That's if you tap it. Now, if you hold it, What do we got?
I want to see this guy in action.
Well, we're not done with it yet.
Oh, we can be done.
Okay, but as you can see, there's a ton of stuff. Will make you can choose like your health type real quick. You've got obviously you're invulnerable. We've always said that about you, even when you're not
You
in
can
the
just make
room.
an invulnerable guy?
Yep, there's voice 5, and of course, super fast. These are all things.
So this character can't die.
Can I fly?
There you go.
Oh, wow.
There you go. There's your patented fart attack.
Wow, I really like how normally I move too.
Yep.
It's like looking in a mirror.
It really is like looking in a mirror. Not even a weird funhouse one. It's just a straight up pane of mirror glass.
So often in the office, I'll see just a blur in the corner of my eye. Realize it was Joe.
And then
Say
shriek
hi.
in terror as
Spartan
Joe
Joe.
the monster farts right next to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Destroying Ben Reeves' desk.
Take your seat.
If you do get the game, is it gonna actually let us do this? Here, this is fun. This is is it gonna let us do it? Come on. This is like a Spider-Man the musical parody.
Oh, funny.
I think kids are really gonna get a kick out of that.
A most whimsical charade.
Is that somebody in the audience?
So he's just doing his little thing. I think in the actual mission, he's really laying it on thick.
Turn off the Hulk.
Yep, turn off the Hulk. So anyway, there's a little play you can watch.
Yep.
And I-
Does he get hurt?
Definitely prefer these shows when they ain't doing the talking.
And I really want to get out of this mission, but it won't let me now. So I guess this is where we live.
This is how we die.
This is how we die.
Come on. When's somebody gonna hit
I had a good
something?
run.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's a good look at this, Jeff.
Yeah. It's I'm really hoping that a patch is forthcoming because it needs it. There's a lot of technical issues, but I think it's frustrating because the game itself is pretty fun. It's like you said, it's not a revolutionary take on Lego games, but I think it is a nice step forward in many ways. The campaign is silly and fun, and probably one of the funniest Lego games they've had.
It seems like they have a lot of nice, crazy nods for like Marvel fans, sort of hidden in there in the character screen.
Sometimes it feels like that's all there is. Like the characters say, it just seems like someone's fever dream. Like they had the ultimate Marvel encyclopedia, and I don't know if it's a very large budget or no budget, so they went the direction that they did. It's a lot of the deepest of deep cuts. A lot of times there's like moments. I think I'm a casual superhero fan, but there's been times where I'm like, is that a real thing? And then I look it up and I'm like, oh yeah, President Bear is actually a character that was mentioned one time, and
Man,
so let's just toss it in here.
I like that makes this so much more attractive to me than just the idea of like play Wolverine, play whatever. Just like a bunch of crazy, you won't even believe it's real stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think that's been one of the most fun things about it, is just playing through and you're like, oh sure, here's this Russian bear character named Ursa Major. Why not? He's fun. So,
Cool.
Leo,
You're saying you don't remember him?
I think I would remember him, right? He's a pretty cool dude.
I think so.
Yeah, he's no Black Panther. Coming to the theaters everywhere in February 2018. Joe, thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for showing the game.
Leo, thanks for joining us and editing this in such a way that people will want to watch it.
Thank you.
Good luck! And thank you for watching it. After Leo worked his magic, as he does. Bye!